What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Primal Meatstead, and unfortunately the end of the Primal Meatstead. I know a lot of y'all follow me on my other channel, Willowbrook Homestead. If you do not, that's mainly where I do my homesteading stuff. And I created this channel so I could do some recipes, and I haven't really been doing too much. And the reason is, I have been testing a lot of recipes, but at the beginning of this year, 2025, my dad passed away. And if you've been with me for a while, you know I would always cook and share with my dad. My dad is the one who taught me how to cook. With his passing, it just feels like a piece of me is gone. A large piece of me is missing. And I just don't think I want to continue the Primal Meatstead. I will still do the Homestead channel. So we are going to end this channel with my dad's lasagna. It was one of our favorite meals that he would always cook. It's my favorite thing that he would cook, and it was delicious. So what we got going on right now is I just put the innards for the lasagna in a pot. Got it on the blackstone, of course, heating up. All this is right now is basically pasta sauce and cottage cheese, and I'm about to add our hamburger meat and brown it on here, and then add it to here. The reason I'm doing it on the blackstone, one, I'm going to cook it out here because it makes where I don't have to drain this. Also, you know, we got to do it a little different than Dad did. So Dad would obviously cook his lasagna in the oven. Well, we don't do stuff in the oven like that, do we? No. We're going to cook on the Rectech. So let's get all the stuff going on. Right now, we're going to brown the meat. I've already cooked the noodles. They're waiting for us. Brown the meat is pretty much the hardest part. Now, what I season the meat with with Italian seasoning. And garlic powder. That's it. You don't necessarily have to season it. I don't think Dad did. It wasn't in the recipe. You can add other things to it. You can do like half hamburger, half Italian sausage. Add some more flavor to it like that if you want to. But what he would do was strictly hamburger. Okay, so we just turned the grill on because we want to get that heated up. Okay, it takes a little bit for it to warm up, just like the oven does. You can do this in the oven. Okay, I'm gonna do it on the grill. Hardest part, like I said, was browning the meat. Everything else is basically just heating stuff up. Now, got my little assistant right here. She's gonna help us layer. What we gotta do now is oil our pans. We actually already oiled them, but we did a whole thing. I forgot to press record. So let's get the layering. We are recording. We're good. Now, so we're gonna take our noodles we pre-cooked, and of course we're gonna rip them. We're gonna rip them. Put it on the bottom there. Hope we got enough noodles. You know how it happens. You think you got enough and you don't, but we should. We should have enough noodles. Alright, started that one for you.
What do I do?
I gotta get the sauce.
Okay. Looks yummy.
Alright, we're gonna take sauce.
Sauce. You take it and you put it in the thing.
Yeah. Layer it on there. Just like a this. Like a this.
What about the cheese?
We're gonna put the cheese over the sauce.
Over the sauce. Okay, cheese goes over the sauce.
Yep. Like you don't want to make it too thick. Okay. We got the mozzarella. Don't eat this. Don't eat it. Okay.
But it's delicious.
I know it's delicious. Take your mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Do
Yep.
it like a this.
It
Do
looks
it like a this.
It looks like a pizza.
Well, that sounds similar, right?
That's kind of what it is.
Okay. Then you're going to take your noodles
Noodles.
and layer. Do another layer. You're going to have to rip the noodles.
Rip the noodles.
Rip at the noodles. Noodle rip. Hiya!
Rip the noodles. The noodles are hard to rip.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, the noodle rip.
We don't want a pretty noodle rip. We just need food.
That's right. It ain't got to be pretty. Don't use too much. Make sure you just layer it that way. Good.
I'm trying. Rip the noodle.
Spritzer you some mozzarella. Your mozzarella. Make it hefty. You want a good amount of cheese on that very top layer. You want it looking saucy.
So delicious. It's gonna be delicious.
These noodles.
Are mad.
I ain't gonna lie. I was a little worried we weren't gonna have enough noodles. This is working.
Wade was eating them.
Well, I know it was.
He was eating them. Is that good?
That looks good to me.
It looks
That looks like really good. But it's not the good. That's mozzarella.
That's funny.
All right, now you take your parmesan. That one wanted to open nice.
It's not mad.
Spritzer.
Just this is good.
Oh yeah, that looks real good. That's a good job, Zoe. Good be your knuckles. Snap. Excuse the mess around it. Look, this is the one Zoe did. She did a real good job. I'm so proud of her. This is the one I did. You know, I'm so proud of myself too. You did a good job. Okay, so we just put them on the grill, 375 for about 30 minutes. So pretty much we're just gonna, that way it gets heated all the way through, along with melting the cheese. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when we pull it off.